We've had several people come to our gym that have been required by their doctor to lose 60 plus pounds, or they will not get their surgery. Not only have they lost the 60 pounds, they've lost more, 80 pounds. They put on muscle, and where the doctor said it was going to take 3 weeks for recovery, some of these ladies are up and walking in 7, and the doctors are amazed. So now when they have patients that need to lose weight, these doctors that are in Ridgecrest and Bakersfield have actually sent people to us to help them, get on a meal plan. We don't do diets because a diet is something that you're on temporarily, and it's not a lifestyle learning thing. We will tell them, this is your meal plan. Plan to eat like this. Plan if you want to have a cheat meal, not a cheat day, to plan that in your life. Then you learn the lifestyle of it. But these people have lost the weight, so they've gotten their surgery. We've had one guy that was in a really bad car accident. The doctor says you will not be able to walk normally ever in your life. He's now leg pressing, believe it or not, 1,000 pounds.
What?
1,000 pounds.
Wait, they said he wasn't going to walk?
He could walk, but it wouldn't be, I don't know if it was upright or bent over and just kind of drag a leg or something.
Oh my God.
It's what doctors are willing to tell people. We even recently had a young lady, 18 years old. Or was she 17? She was in a wrestling match because it was a guy and a girl wrestling. The guys wrestle the guys, the girls wrestle the girls. But this one big girl threw her down and shoved her elbow into her ribs, popping them out. I won't say fully popping them out, but the doctor said, no, we're going to have to open up your back, put some steel bars and pins or something. And her mother said, nuh-uh. So her mother brought her to our gym, and Danny's been training her now for 3 months. And she's gone back to the doctor. She doesn't need the surgery. Her ribs are going to be fine. And now she's got added muscle on her body, holding those ribs in place.
Wow.
Yes. Yeah.
So you guys
I have a question, since you guys are kind of like, was his dream gym and everything, because I think that resonates with a lot of people, especially that have either been in the industry, or if you're just an everyday, gym warrior that goes to the gym for 2 hours a time or twice a day person. It's always your goal to have a gym. Now that you guys have went out, did the stuff, bought the equipment, got a place, if you had to redo it all over again, what lessons did you learn, and what changes would you have made different if you had the ability to do the whole thing over again? If there were any changes, I'm just curious.
Correct. I would definitely say it would have been better for us to hold out for that bigger space, because as much as I thought it would take us 3 to 5 years to grow into what we have, we grew into this place in like 8 months.
Yep.
It was incredible. And now with everything that we want to bring in, that we can bring in now, we want to work with the Heart Association, the American Diabetes. We want to start working with preventing suicide in our veterans. The isolation, the loneliness, the depression, especially we're in the Alta Sierras up here. And so there is some depression, especially in our winter hours and stuff. Programs, and we have spoken with different foundations and stuff. So we did everything right. We own our equipment. Right now the gym covers our payroll, because that was very important to us. That's one thing I'll tell Jim. It was frustrating for me as a person to walk into gyms and ask for help, and the person behind the counter didn't know, offered me one thing or two things, was reluctant, made me feel uncomfortable for even asking them. And that was not going to be at our gym. Danny and I talked about it. So the person standing behind our desk are independent trainers. They get their desk time. Anybody that walks through their door, it could be their client if they're looking for a trainer. My dog. And
to talk to.
So anybody can ask, they could be their trainer, they can train on their shift, but you're covering the front desk. You're there to help people around the gym. And it's in helping those people, they can also turn into a client also. So everybody at the gym is so helpful with each other and the different trainers. It's just a different feature that we have in our gym that you don't see anywhere else.
Nice.
That's amazing.
What was the thing that made him flip to say, that's it, I'm starting my gym. I've been having this dream for the past 40 years. Because there's probably, I'm asking a question as if I'm in that position, I want to own a gym. Like, what is it that made him flip that to start it? And if he did he wish he did it earlier than wait after he actually did the process of starting his own gym?
What made Danny is when we first moved up here and seeing, again, I don't need to keep pecking away on the demographics, seeing the actual need for it. Meeting, it's funny, we moved up here, Danny's meeting everybody I went to grade school with, all the way through high school. So he's meeting people that are like in their, anywhere from their 50s to their 80s. And it's across the nation. There's a need for it. That niche needs us. It needs people to care and take the time. So when he said, honey, I can't, we're doing it. We're just going to do it. And that's when I made rules and laws with him that are since been broken. That I will not do all the paperwork myself, but I am. He's the face of the gym. He works with clients and he gives. But you really need, if you met Danny and saw that it's in him helping a person that he gets most of his joy. It fills, it's like it fills up his soul. It makes him feel good to help other people. And he just gives. And so by us doing that, that's why we got the gym. That's what broke. And the other thing is that it was just time, you guys. It was just time. It was the right spot in our life.
Yeah, you could finally like invest in it, right? He was at that place where he was like, he saw the need and then he came to the rescue. And it was just, and you guys were ready for it. So,
yes.
Oh, that's so cool.